Hi, welcome to this BHH interview. Today we're here live at the BHH headquarters with Francesca Wuttke. She's not only the founder and CEO of NEN, but she's also a BHH ambassador. So we're really happy to have you here at the headquarters.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, of course. So tell me about yourself. Can you introduce yourself?
Sure. So I've been developing drugs for nearly 30 years, long time, showing my age. Started in managing clinical trials, was so interested in how these drugs are working that I decided to get a PhD in pharmacology, then went into private equity, then have been in big pharma, small pharma. And about 8 years ago, I got the digital health bug. I was leading venture capital investments for Merck's Global Health Innovation Fund, and then I went on to become Admira's Chief Digital Officer. And then almost exactly a year ago, I founded NEN to bring digital therapeutic solutions to kids with cancer.
With so much experience in pharma, I mean, why did you decide to start a startup?
I think the red line through everything I've ever done has been to accelerate good therapies to patients.
Yeah.
So whether that's funding a biotech project from a private equity perspective, or accelerating a cell and gene therapy product, within big pharma, I really see the value in digital therapeutics. And when I was thinking about, what I wanted to do next, I knew it was something that had a lot of impact, that had direct patient impact. And so I put my consulting hat back on and did a scan of the whole of the digital health landscape to find where are the gaps. Can those gaps be filled with a digital solution, but specifically with a digital therapeutic? Because I feel really strongly that that's the fourth wave of medicine. You have small molecules, then biologics, then cell and gene therapy, and now digital therapeutics. And with the healthcare access problem that the world is facing right now, digital therapeutics are such a novel way to bring therapies to patients. And I realized there are really very few digital therapies for kids or digital health solutions for kids. And who can access technology better than a child? So we're hoping to leverage play in children and gamify cognitive behavioral therapy to help kids manage their pain.
Oh, wow. And how's it going?
It's going really well. It's been quite a year.
I still remember you last year at 4 years from now, and I'm running around in that light blue sweater, like, hey, we're NEN.
Yeah, I think that was 2 weeks in.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we've moved from 2 to 9 employees.
Wow.
Our product is ready. We're testing it with kids right now. We started last month, which was really exciting.
That's quite an achievement.
Yeah, to see kids actually playing with it and interacting with our virtual companions and getting a sense.
How does it work? Can you explain a little bit?
Sure. So we've basically gamified cognitive behavioral therapy.
Yeah.
So CBT is gold standard. It's super clinically validated, and we're leveraging what exists in the world and putting it on our platform. So the problem with CBT currently is access. There are very few pediatric psychologists, even fewer that are trained in pain management. So kids just aren't getting access to CBT. When they do get access, the outcomes are really very strong. So we're putting it on a platform, either a smartphone or a tablet, handing it to the kids, and they're getting therapy while they're playing. So they don't even realize they're getting it.
It's perfect. This is gold. I mean, yeah. And how do you see like the impact of NEN on society? Like, how do you see, where does this go?
Yeah, so, as I said, I wanted the company, I wanted whatever I did next to be very much impact driven. So we have 2 arms, if you will, of our business. We have the business that will be generating a return on investment for our venture capital investors. That will help us to do the clinical validation, to build the product, to test the product. But ultimately, the goal is to get NEN to kids wherever they are, if they're in pain. So that's what we're calling now the NEN Foundation, which is a horribly uncreative name. We'll have to work on that. But the idea is that it's software.
Yeah.
So we could democratize pain management at scale to kids all over the world.
Yeah, but that's the whole point of digital health, right?
Exactly.
I mean, it doesn't matter where you're located. I mean, it's digital.
Exactly.
That's awesome. So you have good future prospects in mind, at least.
We'll be bringing on a very senior person in the coming months to kind of manage that part of the business and to manage the agreements with NGOs and foundations and organizations to help us democratize that.
Perfect. Well, if you need some help from Barcelona Health Hub, you know where to find them.
Absolutely.
Hey, in talking about Barcelona Health Hub, you have been a BHH ambassador basically from the beginning of
Yep,
the hub.
I think so.
I mean, in another, well, not for NEN, of course, not as a founder of NEN, but in your former capacity.
Yeah.
But still always being part of the BHH family. So can you tell me more, why? Why did you decide to join this BHH family or as a BHH
you know,
ambassador?
I'm a huge fan. I'm really passionate about the mission and vision for the Barcelona Health Hub. I've chosen to live in Barcelona and raise my family here and live here. We've been here now for 8 years and plan on staying. And, you know, it's such a wonderful place of innovation. I mean, you see the innovation just walking along the streets and seeing the beautiful architecture. And there's so much happening here from a digital health perspective. So to consolidate that and bring that all together in a place where you can exchange ideas, I just loved the idea of it from the very beginning. So when I was in my past role, we started our digital health accelerator here, and it was housed here. And you know, that was a great way of bringing people in from different countries and sharing ideas. And what we heard from the startups when they were here pre-COVID, unfortunately, is that they just kind of wandered around and found, you know, a programmer in a different company and you know, just kind of noodled through how to solve whatever problem they were looking to solve. So there's a real sense of community. And I think, you know, not enough people know how impactful Barcelona is as a hub for digital health.
Absolutely. We're so happy to have you. I mean, this is really, it's spread the word.
Yes, absolutely. I think we need to do more of that.
Is there something specific you want to achieve or something you have in mind?
With the Barcelona Health Hub, I think visibility.
Okay.
We need to shed a brighter light on what's happening here, both from, you know, there's so many organizations that are involved in the Barcelona Health Hub. They're corporates, they're health insurers, they're startups, they're investors. And I don't think it's as widely known within the digital health community. So yeah, I think we need to get on our megaphones and start spreading the word.
Spread the word. Perfect. Okay, well, it's really nice to get to know you a little bit more, and I hope the viewers also have a better idea of who Francesca is exactly as a BHH ambassador. So we hope to see you back at the hub soon, of course.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Okay.